Hey, welcome back. Hi guys, nice to see you again, or welcome for the first time if it's the first time you've come along. I'm in sunny Dorset, and that there is Swanage, and we are on a walk at the minute up to see Old Harry's Rocks. Lovely viewpoint which stares out across sort of the Solent and to the Isles of Wight. White chalk stacks. That was hard for me to say. Yeah, so it's about 2.5 miles from the bay in Swanage up the headland here, and then all downhill on the way back. I'll let you know how long it takes when we get there. A bit windy today, so hopefully you can hear me okay. If it's not too bad up there, I'll get the drone up to show you a bit of that as well. If not, you can just have to go with some handheld footage. Beautiful part of the world. I don't know if you've ever been to Swanage at all. Nice beach there. It's quite an old, I'd say it was a bit more of a retro seaside town. Not taken over by lots of modern restaurants and things like that, quite a few independent places. It's still got quite a nice feel to it actually. So we're off up the hill now. I've got my little companion with me, which I'll show you now as well. Say hello. That's my daughter. Right, see you up there in a bit. So always make sure you keep those gates closed behind you guys. Countryside code, don't forget it. So when you're a couple of 100 metres away from essentially the summit of what is the east end of the Purbeck Ridge, you've got two options. You can go right along the coastal path, or you can actually go along to the summit, which is about 100 metres in. I recommend that. Because you get nice views of Studland and Poole Harbour and Brownsea Island, etc. A much prettier way of doing the route, in my opinion. Oh yeah, so that was Old Harry done. Really pretty up there, but really windy today. So sorry I didn't do any talking up there. Hopefully on some of the bits where I've turned the music off on the video, you'll hear the wind and how bad it was. Yeah, managed to get the drone up though, which is a bit odd. It was a bit sheltered a bit further down. So yeah, hope you like the drone bits anyway. So we're heading back to Swanage now. Just going back to Swanage, going to have a little dip in the sea, cool off. It's a nice hot summer's day today, but really recommend that walk. You can go up there from Studland as well. I think it's only about a mile from Studland to get to Old Harry. It's about 2.5 from Swanage. And you can also go along, let me spin you round, the hills here that just go up from Old Harry is the Purbeck way as well. So I've made a note of doing that another day, because you can walk all along the Purbeck, top of the ridge there, the Purbeck Hills, towards Corfe Castle. We'll do a little bit of Corfe Castle in a separate video, which is where we're going to go tomorrow on the train. That's a really beautiful place I've been for years now, since I was a child. So it's also worth noting that you can get between Corfe and Swanage is a steam train as well, which is really nice. So we'll do that tomorrow. Lovely to support those guys, those old heritage things, and nice to go on an old steam train. Right, yeah, so we'll head you back into Swanage. I'll just show you another couple of ways you can come up here. You can either follow the coastal path behind Swanage, or there's some steps down you can go along the beach. So I'll show you that in a sec. All right, see you in a bit. So I've just come along the coastal path, and now we've arrived at White Cliff. National Trust sign there. You come down some steps, which I'll do now. And then you've got an option here to follow the coastal path back along into Swanage, so it kind of goes behind Swanage. Or you can go down the steps here and go down to the beach, as it says on this sign here. Oh, route down there to the beach. You can walk along, there's a concrete bit, there's a little bit of sand and then concrete waterfront. You can go along by the beach huts to go into the town, and there is this bit here which takes you up behind Swanage back into the town. And we have decided to come back on the coastal path bit rather than walk along the beach. Show you the beach bit anyway before off the cliff. Yeah, I want to sit on the beach, on the bench. Dedicated to, who's that? Mary Hicks, much loved.
Jeff Hicks.
And Jeff Hicks. Clearly a couple enjoyed that view. So that was pretty much the end of our walk, guys. We just carried on through Swanage to the pier, where we had the opportunity for a bit of a bite to eat. Watched the sunset, which was really pretty that evening, as there was a storm coming over. And even a chance to enjoy a beer of, interesting name. So I just thought I'd give you a very quick overview of what the route was today on Google Maps. Swanage beach or bay all along here, main seafront. And then we took the beach along here where my mouse is pointing to. Mostly concreted along here like a walkway, and then there's a little bit of beach walking just along here. And then if I zoom in, I'll quickly show you that we went up some steps here, which takes you straight onto the coastal path. So that's the coastal path there, and it's pretty straightforward. Follow the coastal path, you can't really go wrong. And the bit I mentioned earlier about turning left or right, it says coastal path this way to Old Harry, or Old Harry alternative route there, which basically takes you on a bit of a chalk path, probably 50 to 100 metres behind the actual coastal path, and down a gentle slope here. Just continues to go pretty gently down towards Old Harry's Rocks down the end here. That's obviously the stack there, but there's plenty of bays you'll have seen from the drone footage that I put on earlier on, just along here. Okay, so that's it then, guys. Hope you found the video useful. As usual, please like, please subscribe if you do think it was useful or would like to see more things. It helps the channel out. That'd be great. And hope to see you on the next one. I'm just going to leave you with a few bits of footage of Swanage and our little campsite for the evening. So thanks again, guys, and catch you on the next one.